Every year, thousands of British couples jet off to one sunny island to get hitched. Cyprus has become a hotspot for UK brides and grooms to be. And keeping the confetti coming...
Higher!
Meet the British wedding planners.
Oh, fiddle-dee-do.
These expat troubleshooters...
That could have been a disaster, but I had to jump in.
...have traded in rainy Blighty for a life in the sun.
I can feel the sweat dripping everywhere.
Their mission? Planning hundreds of fantasy weddings every year. But getting their couples up the aisle...
You've literally got 6 minutes.
...isn't always plain sailing.
Come on, Superman!
So can they please their brides, grooms and wedding guests?
In England, we like cold.
Who arrive by the plane load and deliver the dream weddings their clients have their hearts set on.
All I can say is, let action begin.
Today, a pre-ceremony panic.
Lucy hasn't given us the rings.
Lucy hasn't given you the rings?
No.
Ooh.
A groom without a suit.
That's too tight. Got to give us at least 4 days.
I'm going to die.
And a surprising gift from a best man.
I think you'll really, really enjoy this.
Cyprus's year-round sunny weather is a magnet for Brits looking for an exotic wedding venue. Without an exotic price tag. And when it comes to planning those weddings, you need someone with plenty of experience and a cool head. Meet 54-year-old Brit Sharron Mazura.
Can you check from the top? It's the same height.
I'm sure during the 22 years that I've been here, I've been faced with everything, every problem.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Sharron specialises in yacht weddings.
We offer something beautiful, unique.
Oh, darling! Nice or what?
And she always reckons she goes the extra nautical mile.
They can rely on me, they trust me, they've got their heart and soul into me, and I will never, ever let a person down.
You've been my most difficult wedding ever!
Meet Sharon's next couple. From Cambridgeshire, 47-year-old operations manager Gail and 43-year-old Mark, a sales account manager.
That's lovely. I wasn't expecting this.
They've picked a wedding on a luxury yacht with a budget of £13,000.
How me and Gail met was we both worked at the same company.
Yeah, 7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years.
And look where we are now.
Exactly. And so I did my proposal on cards. At the end of it, its last card is, will you marry this idiot? With like an arrow pointing across to me. And she said yes.
I cried at that one.
So, yeah.
The couple have been engaged 2 years, with Paphos an obvious choice to get married.
We chose to stay at this resort in Cyprus because it's the first place we stayed when we came on holiday here.
Cyprus definitely has good memories. And when Mark did ask me to get married...
It was a no-brainer.
It was a complete no-brainer.
Gail and Mark may soon be becoming man and wife, but they've already been keeping secrets from each other.
I've kind of written something for Gail that I'm hoping is going to make her cry. So, you know, just thought I'd throw that in there as well. Just, you know, but in a nice way.
We're officially on holiday now.
We are.
Gail's also got a surprise for Mark, which could end in tears too.
I've arranged for him to arrive on the yacht via a speedboat, but he's a little bit anxious when surprises are involved.
Surprises can worry me a little bit. I don't like things to turn up unexpectedly.
Surprises are great when they go well. However, if the bride and groom get something that they don't want, it can end in disaster.
Hi. Welcome to Cyprus. How are you?
With Sharron tied up elsewhere, she's asked planner Steph to manage the final meeting with the couple.
OK, Gail, who's going to be giving you away on the day? My son, Connor. Best man?
It's Tom.
Tom.
Today's meeting should just be a matter of double-checking fine details.
Just to check your colour scheme is sky blue and ivory still?
Yes.
Lovely. Is this a good colour match?
That'd be fine.
Yeah, you sure, yeah?
And just when Steph thought that was it, the bride and groom drop an unexpected bombshell.
Oh, Mark's got to get his suit first.
Hopefully that's all going to go okay.
Fingers crossed.
Now we're heading off to pick Tom up and Connor up to sort out the suit, which hasn't really gone that smoothly. We're hoping everything's going to be okay.
Leaving suit hire to the very last minute is certainly not something I would recommend. Very, very high risk.
Mark now has just 2 days to find that all-important wedding outfit. For thousands of British couples looking for somewhere different to tie the knot, Cyprus has a stunning variety of venues to choose from, including churches, beaches and hotels.
Hi, Sharron.
All places 44-year-old wedding planner Vicky Squirrel is more than familiar with.
Every couple is different, so every wedding's different, and that's the nice part of the job. I think it's all come together quite nicely. I'm really pleased with it. I'm loving this black and white.
Originally from Kent, Vicky moved to Cyprus 4 years ago.
Brides are definitely the planners, definitely. Yeah, and you're going to get to about there. They know what they want. They've been quite often dreaming of this day for many years.
I absolutely love it.
Good, because we're not changing it.
I tend to only have communication with the grooms when they first arrive here.
You all right?
It's a very rare occasion when I get to deal with the groom.
And it's no different here. The arrangements for Vicky's latest couple have been led by 29-year-old maintenance scheduler Lucy, jetting in for her wedding with 29-year-old data analyst Richard, both from Staffordshire.
Oh, wow. It's big. Oh, look at these. Brilliant. It's lovely, isn't it?
Lucy and Richard are getting hitched at a historic garden venue with a budget of £15,000.
Oh.
Excellent.
The couple got engaged 15 months ago.
Probably done about 98%, I'd say, of the wedding, because I'm a control freak.
Oh, God. I just took the back seats because...
It's easy.
It's easier.
Cheers to finally being here.
We've been together for 7.5 years now, and they've gone really quick, actually.
We've not almost survived the 7-year hitch. Just 6 months to go. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It is.
Lucy may have organised most of the wedding, but she's letting Richard do one all-important thing.
I gave Richard the role of dressing the venue, literally because I haven't got the time. But I'm going to be really busy with the bridesmaids and getting ready, so putting a lot of trust in him.
But planner Vicky's not sure about Lucy's decoration decision.
I can't say that there's many grooms or groomsmen that have done wedding decoration before. Normally they're laying around the pool trying to chill out before they go and have a shower 15 minutes before they've got to be ready. So I don't think they'll quite understand how long decoration can take.
With 4 days to the wedding, Vicky's arranged to show the couple their venue so they can see how much decorating they have to do on the day.
Is this my groom?
Yeah,
it is.
We've got the best man with us as well.
Yeah, nice to meet you. This is Chris.
Not only is Chris Richard's best man, he's also the bride's best friend.
Lucy said I had to come today because Richard is really forgetful and won't sort of put the decorations where she wants.
It's incredible.
Fantastic.
When I walk in,
we'll keep you behind the gates, all nice and hidden. All your guests will be seated at that point.
Yeah.
And then we'll start the music and we'll open the gates.
Yeah, brilliant. That's how I pictured it, how you've just said, yeah, yeah.
But at the planning meeting...
Yeah. Lovely and cool.
Oh, it's beautiful and cool in there.
Yeah.
It soon becomes apparent that Lucy wants best man Chris to help look after more than the decorations.
You've got 6 bridesmaids, did you say?
Yeah.
Who's having the rings?
Probably you.
Best man, got them to have the rings. So, guys, what decoration have you got to put out?
Favours and bits of bunting. The order of service, because they're going to have to go out on the chairs.
On the chairs,
and sunglasses and things like that.
They've been briefed, fully briefed
Yeah,
on...
well, I'm going to have to brief them, yeah.
Richard and Chris haven't seen the decorations yet because a lot are still in the UK.
So when are you going to go through your decorations? You said some are arriving
Yeah,
Saturday?
some are arriving Saturday.
Have you got people bringing them over in their suitcases for you?
Yeah.
You've spread them out?
The people who've got children only here for a week, we're like, you've got 20 kilograms per child, so we'll take a case.
And I'll be here as well.
With several suitcases of decorations to put out, Vicky wants to check how much time the boys have given themselves on the morning of the wedding.
How long do you think it's going to take you? Because I know you've got a crowd of you coming to do it.
I think we need to be here for about 9. It won't take us about 2 hours, do you?
I think an hour will be.
OK.
I don't know how much I trust him, but I know Chris will be there, so I'll give him a helping hand.
It'll be perfect. Don't worry.
In Paphos, with just 2 days to go before his yacht wedding, groom Mark, best man Tom and stepson-to-be Connor
Hi there. Yeah, good, thanks.
have been sent downtown to buy suits by bride-to-be Gail.
I'm a little bit worried about the suits. Will they fit, will they not? But fingers crossed.
With little time before the wedding, the pressure's on.
Arms up, buddy. Next victim. OK, here we go.
But shop owner Brett's not used to having just 2 days to fit and alter suits.
Got to give us at least 4 days. No, take them off. I need a 38, please. And I'd like a 36 as well.
Brett's best option is to find the guys off-the-peg outfits.
No, to that. Right, babe, I need a 34.
But every item Mark tries on
The guy's losing weight as we speak.
doesn't fit.
Try them bad boys on. That's too tight.
With no perfect match for best man Tom either.
Right, you want to step in front of the mirror and just check and make sure you're happy with that length?
Brett has no option but to send the suits away to be altered and beg a favour from a seamstress.
Usually people have to give him at least 4 days in order for him to be able to do the alterations. I'm going to die.
Coming up,
You need to keep these ones separate because they're personalised, so one per person.
confusion over decorations.
Is there anything fragile?
The one that says fragile, maybe?
And planner Sharron hatches a secret plan.
The groom is going to be puzzled where he's going. Just pretend you're not even hearing and just carry on.
In Paphos on sunny Cyprus, it's the day before bride Gail and groom Mark's yacht wedding. He's still waiting for his tailored suits to arrive,
No pressure.
which at least gives him more time to practice the surprise poem he's written for his soon-to-be wife Gail.
This is my final run before the wedding. I'm going over this poem that I've written for Gail through my head quite a lot. Here we are, where the sun beats hot, getting hitched on a private yacht. My everything in every day. I truly love you in every way.
Mark's planned to surprise Gail with his poem during his speech, but he's concerned it won't go well.
There's a lot of emotive stuff in there. I want to get so perfect that I am worried about it. Hopefully it's going to be okay.
At their hotel in Paphos, it's now 2 days until Lucy and Richard's countryside wedding being organised by planner Vicky.
Billy, shush.
Jen!
Groom Richard and best man Chris are collecting the decorations brought over by Lucy's friends and family.
I've got a case with glass, chalkboard, easels. That's all I've got.
Nice one.
See you in a bit.
Cheers, Duck. See you in a bit.
What's this blackboard for?
I don't know.
Lucy has spent the last 15 months planning every fine detail of her big day.
You got them?
We've got them all
Good.
sorted.
But with Richard and his groomsmen entrusted to dress the venue, she needs to talk through the decorations and design. Get ready, boys.
Right, so this is for the tables, they're bubbles and stuff. So in there, there's shot glasses and there's also personalised bottle openers in there, and they're going one per couple. You need to keep these ones separate because they're personalised, so one per person. You'll need the hessian for these balloons. They've got the little tabs on the top. You'll put the hessian through and hang it somewhere.
How do we blow them up? Or
They're just like a normal balloon. OK?
I didn't realise you could get so much in a suitcase. There's a lot of stuff.
with groom Richard setting aside just 1 hour for setting everything up.
Is there anything fragile?
The one that says fragile, maybe?
Lucy has made the last-minute decision to ask Vicky to help out.
So just texting Vicky to see if it's going to be possible for her to help Richard and Chris on the morning of the wedding.
But will she be free at such short notice?
Fingers crossed.
With over 600 Cyprus weddings under her belt, 45-year-old planner Jo Hayworth
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
knows how to throw a good party.
It's time the Greek dance to start, so happy days. The best thing about my job is being able to deliver the best day ever for my brides. My job is to make sure that everything runs smoothly. You need a drink, you need water, anything. I'm your lady. Of course, my bride and grooms would never ever know if something was going a little bit wrong in the background. Yeah, have you found them all right?
Arriving in sunny Cyprus for what they hope will be their fairy tale wedding are Jo's next clients. 24-year-old administrator Kate and 27-year-old Danny, an HGV driver.
Wow, look.
They're with their sons 4-year-old Isaac and 3-year-old Leo. They're getting hitched in a 4-star hotel and set an original budget of £8,000.
Can't believe we're here, so excited. It looks absolutely beautiful, weather's amazing.
It's hot. Yeah, come on, let's go.
We met when I was 16 and Dan was 19.
We've been together for, I think it's nine this year.
No, it's 8 this year.
Is it 8 this year?
Yeah.
8 this year, yeah.
Yeah, but you're cool now. Yeah. Oops.
As it was a little surprise, but a great surprise. Then we had Leo. They're a whirlwind, but they're a whirlwind of fun, and they're great.
Oops.
I'm looking forward to actually being married to Dan and finishing off what we started, and yeah.
And plus she gets the lads' surnames, so...
Many couples choose Cyprus to save money, but for Kate and Danny's wedding, keeping the costs down has been planner Jo's biggest challenge.
Kate's budget has escalated somewhat. It went up and then we brought it down and then it went up a little bit more.
We had a budget and that we went over that.
Yeah, not just a bit over. Kate's blown their £8,000 target and instead has spent more than £13,000.
I need everything to be perfect. I think I've been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you, for everyone around.
The pressure is now on Jo to make sure it's worth spending all that cash.
Hello.
And she's meeting up with a couple to work out the final details.
For your bridal posy, we've gone for this beautiful, very soft, romantic pinks, blushes, nudes. And then we've got the 2 wooden flower stands with the flower balls on. Yep. And then we've got 4 bridesmaids poses as well. And then obviously you've got your runner for the top table, okay? Kate has very good taste and chose some of the most expensive flowers she could possibly choose.
And the reason they're so pricey is because they have to be flown in from Holland.
If there is anything else,
I will.
Drop us a little line.
Thank you very much.
And I'll see you on Thursday.
But what Kate doesn't know is her big budget blooms are still to arrive.
My biggest worry would be the flowers. And until I see them, then it will always just remain so.
And with only 3 days until the wedding, time is running out for planner Jo. On the southwest coast of Cyprus in Paphos, it's the day of bride-to-be Gail's luxury yacht wedding to fiancé Mark.
Yeah, things have started to get a little bit real.
I feel like a younger version of myself again.
Next door, groom Mark has had just 2 days to sort the suits out.
Suits have all arrived, luckily. Thank God that's happened.
Time to see if they fit. After a last-minute shop and some speedy alterations,
It fits like a glove.
Mark's managed to pull it off.
Very real now.
With less than 2 hours until the wedding, planner Sharron's come to her garage to make sure everything's ready to go.
The groom's name, Mark.
Gail's booked Mark a surprise speedboat to get to the yacht, and Sharron cannot afford for anything to be late or go wrong.
Now, the only thing is the groom is going to be puzzled where he's going. Unless he actually taps you on the shoulder and says, "Excuse me, we're going the wrong place." Just pretend you're not even hearing and just carry on. Thank you.
With any luck, bride Gail's surprise won't be blown too soon. There's just 1 day to go until Lucy and Richard's wedding in the Cypriot countryside, organised by planner Vicky. Bride-to-be Lucy has left decorating duties entirely to the groom and his pals.
Hello.
But right now, the guys have different priorities.
Think I need the length of me beard taken shorter, or is it all right?
We've just come to the barber's just to get his hair trimmed. Lucy needs him looking the best he can for tomorrow.
Just touching the lines up around my hairline, shaving my neck, have my nose waxed. This is it. Oh, God. I don't want any hair sticking out. I'm feeling apprehensive. Do people cry after doing this?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Over at her house, planner Vicky's worried the lads haven't given the decorations as much consideration as hoped. So she started preparing a few of them herself.
They definitely hadn't thought through the logistics of them doing the decor. Definitely not. They hadn't thought about the timings, hadn't thought how long it was going to take them to get up to the venue from their hotel to do the decor. Very unprepared.
It turns out Vicky isn't free first thing to help out, so the pressure is on the groom and his groomsmen to deliver. In central Paphos, there's less than 3 days to go until Kate and Danny's budget-busting wedding. With the clock ticking, planner Joe's heading to the florist to see if the pricey blooms chosen by the picky bride have arrived.
The flowers from Holland are very, very expensive, and Kate's ordered a lot of flowers. Hello.
Hello, Joe.
You
How
okay?
are you? Very good.
So, flowers for Kate.
A little bit the mirror.
Kate's wedding theme is romance.
This is what we've definitely settled on. Pictures and stuff.
And the costly flowers are crucial to her romantic design.
I have some flowers. I can show you.
It smells gorgeous in here.
We have the hydrangea as we speak
beautiful.
again.
Get ready to freeze.
Except not all the Dutch delivery has turned up.
I wait the blush pink.
So the blush pink ones are coming later?
Yes, this evening or tomorrow morning. It's a little late.
Oh. There are some flowers that haven't arrived yet from Holland. We're hoping that they're going to arrive this evening.
But if they don't, it could put a dent in the romantic theme.
I'll feel very reassured when I get the phone call from the florist to say that they've arrived safely.
Coming up, a shock for one groom.
You can honestly blame Gail for this
Okay,
one.
brilliant. Very, very surprised that this is happening. Gail has done me good and proper here.
And a wedding on the brink of decorative disaster.
I don't know where the sparkle sound is going.
Photo booth's going to be there.
It's not. It's going to be there. I'm starting to forget what should be where and what we should be doing.
Fingers crossed one of them's got a brain.
In Paphos on the southwest coast of Cyprus, Gail and Mark are getting ready for their luxury yacht wedding. Groom Mark thinks he's going straight to the yacht, but driver Dave's taking him in the opposite direction for a surprise speedboat ride. Mark is known for not liking surprises, so bride Gail's taking a huge risk on her big day.
We've chosen the one that actually will do donuts and all sorts of funny things, so hopefully arrive on the boat with a smile on her face.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Good already?
Yeah, well, I thought I was until I turned up here.
Have you ever been on a windsurfer, Mark?
No.
No?
And I'm hoping I am not going on one now.
Going on the speedboat? We'll try not to get you wet, but it's all part of the fun. You can honestly blame Gail for this one.
Brilliant. A little bit nervous and, yeah, very, very surprised that this is happening. Gail has done me good and proper here. That was a heck of a surprise and brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Speedboat a success and the happy grooms safely on board. The moment's come for 16-year-old Connor to give his very glamorous mum away.
I call upon all persons here present
to witness that I, Mark Leonard,
to witness that I, Mark Leonard, accept you, Gail Suzanne Nixon,
as my lawful spouse,
as my lawful spouse,
until death do separate us.
until death do separate us.
I, Gail Suzanne Nixon,
Accept you, Mark Leonard,
accept you, Mark Leonard,
as my lawful spouse,
as my lawful spouse,
until death do separate us.
until death do separate us.
Please take the ring and pass it on Gail's finger. Mark and Gail, as from this moment, I pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
Did you like your surprise? Did you know?
Everything went to plan. Everything was like within 2 minutes of our timings. All it is now is party, party, and party.
But before newlywed Mark can enjoy the reception, it's the moment he's been most nervous about, delivering his surprise poem.
7 years. They said it would never last. He'll soon get bored of her perfect ass. He'll never settle. She has a child. This is Mark. Isn't he too wild? Yet here we are, where the sun beats hot, getting hitched on a private yacht. You gave me everything I never had. Made me a man, complete, a dad. So I guess I'll never own a jet. An Aston Martin. Well, at least not yet. But I know for sure that this is true. My life is richer now I've found you. I'm feeling quite relieved now I've done the speech, managed to get it out without looking like a complete idiot and blubbing.
It was brilliant. I didn't think anyone was going to get a surprise on me, so that was, well done. I can't believe he wrote that. I've known him 7 years and I didn't know he could write poetry. It was absolutely brilliant.
I have had the best day.
Perfect day, perfect end. That's another beautiful wedding.
It's just been brilliant.
For Kate and Danny's romantic-themed wedding, there's less than 48 hours to go. And in central Paphos...
Hi, you okay?
Planner Jo is still waiting to find out from her florist whether the missing flowers have turned up.
They're not all in yet, and it's the main colour bits as well, because she normally calls me. These are the ones that have been imported from Holland, and they're the splash of colour that will be added to the wedding theme, so they're an important part of the flower display.
Very particular, Kate has spent a lot of money on their missing blooms, and if they're not here...
Right, here goes.
The romantic design she's been dreaming of can't happen.
Fingers crossed, Aileen.
Yes.
Blush pink.
Meanwhile, at the hotel, as oblivious bride Kate relaxes with the boys, Husband-to-be Danny's sorting through his special delivery, freshly pressed from the dry cleaners.
Kate liked the idea of having a blue suit, so I just stuck with that and worked off that.
Choosing outfits for him and his best man has been groom Danny's only responsibility for the entire wedding, and he's plumped for a formal three-piece.
I didn't want to wear linen. I didn't want to wear the typical holiday suit. I'd wanted to take the English tradition suit over to this country.
But his right-hand man isn't happy with Danny's triple-layered choice.
The best man's worried about being too hot. After the stuff he's put me through in my stag do, he can suffer.
Revenge may be sweet, but with early summer temperatures reaching 30 degrees plus, layers might not be the best option. Down the road, planner Joe's still waiting to speak to the florist about the crucial missing flowers.
Oh, please. Hello, Anavia, you okay? Just a quick one. Ah, fantastic. Thank you, Anavia. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh, what relief.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's the news she's been waiting for. The flowers are here, but the florist now has just 24 hours to make them up. South of Paphos, it's the morning of Richard and Lucy's countryside wedding, organised by planner Vicky.
I'm just going to move my address.
Whilst the girls get ready, at the venue weighed down by Lucy's decorations, the groom, 5 ushers and best man Chris.
I gave Richard and Chris, the best man, the instructions of exactly what I wanted going where. Fingers crossed one of them's got a brain between them.
Oh, God. I say, Rich, we crack on and bring the stuff down and start getting out what we can. So if you put this kind of stuff put just in the corner up there and the boxes, Tom, we'll open this suitcase up, take that down to Richard and start getting it out. Lucy started getting ready, so I think she's relying on us to make sure everything's right. But at the moment, I'm starting to forget what should be where and what we should be doing. I don't know where the sparkle sound is going.
Do you know what? I'd potentially move it out wider because the photo booth's going to be there.
It's not. It's going to be there.
Groom Richard's allocated just 1 hour to get his perfectionist bride's decorations done. And best man Chris is feeling the pressure.
Shot glass each, a bottle opener between 2. And what was the other thing? It was between 2.
And that's not the only problem.
Chris?
What?
One of these balloons is ripped, mate.
Lucy's bought balloons to spell Mr. and Mrs. But with the S punctured, the guys only have Mr. and Mr.
Just need sellotape, that's all.
Richard needs to find a shop. And quick.
There's got to be something up here.
But it's not just sticky tape best man Chris has realised is missing.
We can't find the guest book at the moment. I'm just phoning Lucy. So I'm not phoning Lucy. I think it'll be something that's important to Lucy. She's made signs for it and all sorts. Now I'm just ringing one of the bridesmaids. Ah, yeah, it's me. We asked Lucy if she knows where the guest book is. We can't find it.
That's the guest book, it's in the little turquoise case.
OK, all right. I'm not sure. Yeah, all right, speak to you in a bit.
Found it or not?
So I'll speak to you in a bit.
Sure.
We haven't brought that with us.
Well, at least groom Richard is back with his sticky tape. Now it's a race to get everything done.
We planned to be here for about an hour, turned into about 2.5 hours. So that one, the same as that again, 3 across to the end, and then we're all going across.
I think everyone's under-egged how long we're actually going to be here for.
So much so, Rich runs out of time.
We haven't got all the bunting up. Some of the shot glasses have broken. We've just missed a few bits, but I'm sure amongst the whole day that no one will notice that too much. Hopefully Lucy won't.
Coming up,
I'm not quite sure how Danny's going to feel about this being shown at speeches time.
a surprised groom.
I think you'll really, really enjoy this.
And an unhappy planner.
I was thinking I was going to arrive here and there'd be bunting hanging from every possible pole. Looks like they've given up halfway through.
In Paphos on the island of Cyprus, it's the day of Kate and Danny's wedding. But it's no longer the sunny working conditions planner Joe is used to.
As you can see, there's a few rain blobs coming our way.
Which is a bit gutting, actually. You come to a hot country for hot weather, don't you?
Kate may be feeling hard done by.
Yeah, I'm ready. We got suits.
But for best man Stuart and groom Danny, with their three-piece suits, it's a different story.
Really happy that the weather's cooled down a little bit, so we're not going to be roasting hot.
If it just stays cool till after the wedding, we'll be all right.
But despite the wet weather, the show must go on for planner Joe.
What's happened to the rain?
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Mom, because I have wedding work.
Bride Kate has been very particular about how she wants her flowers to look.
We've got the bridesmaid flowers here and the buttonholes for all the guys here.
But with the pricey blooms arriving so late, it's been a massive rush to get the floral arrangements done on time.
She's put extra buttonholes in there because there's one that she's not quite happy with. So she said, see what you think.
They are gorgeous.
But it's not Joe's opinion that matters on wedding day.
Ding dong. Hi. Hello. Look at you. You look lovely. Thank you.
The bride has very high expectations.
Look at these amazing flowers. As we go out through the day, you'll notice them opening up. They've got a whole little adventure of their own to go today.
Oh my God.
So aren't they beautiful?
They're amazing.
Good,
Amazing.
because she's been so particular about the flowers. So she was absolutely over the moon.
Are they beautiful? Yeah. Yeah. Look, it's the same colour as your tie. Yeah. Look, same colour.
Kate's pleased. And there's more good news.
Looks like the sun is shining. If it stays like this, I'll be very happy. It will not rain.
South of Paphos, groom Richard and bride Lucy are due to get wed in less than 2 hours.
Not quite sure what's going on.
But after taking twice as long as planned to decorate the venue,
You go tighter?
Tighter.
the groom and his men are rushing to get ready.
I'm feeling a bit stressed.
You didn't get married, champ, it's gone funny there.
Back at the venue, planner Vicky has come to do some finishing touches. But on inspection, the lads have left her a much bigger job than she'd expected.
I was expecting an awful lot more. I was thinking I was going to arrive here and there'd be bunting hanging from every possible pole, but there clearly isn't. It looks like they've given up halfway through.
After 15 months of planning with Lucy, Vicky's determined not to let her bride down.
So I've got to prioritise and make sure the tables and everything are ready first, and then see if we can add a little bit more to what he should have done this morning. So extra pressure.
The wedding is due to start in just over 45 minutes. Richard and his best man Chris have made it back, but now there's a different problem.
Have you spoke to the guys on the bus?
They're not on the bus yet.
Lucy hasn't given us the rings.
Lucy hasn't given you the rings?
No.
Ooh.
Oh. Pam's ringing. They're still in the room though, so why aren't they answering the phones?
Weeks out here, it's ridiculous.
Because we were running a tad bit late, it sort of got overlooked.
Getting the rings to the wedding was the job of best man Chris.
She had them for pictures. Lucy had them for pictures. Lucy had them for pictures and we've never had them. You need to bring them with you and come and bring them to me when you...
The rings are, hopefully, with the guys on the bus.
But they're not.
Well, the boys thought Lucy had them. Lucy thinks that the videographer's got them.
At the moment, we can't find the ring, so we're just reaching through the room, see what we can find.
After a nervous wait.
Okay, see you in a minute. Got them, thanks.
We found
Massive relief for best man Chris.
Have you got the ring now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have the rings. We're all good.
With the rings, guests, groom and decorations miraculously in place, it's Richard and Lucy's big moment.
Please be seated. Please. Thanks, baby. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Okay. I call upon all persons here present
I call upon all persons here present to witness that I, Richard, accept you, Lucy,
as my lawful wife.
as my lawful wife.
I call upon all persons here present to witness that I, Lucy, accept you, Richard, as my lawful husband.
Now you have to change the rings.
How's it going to go?
Pop it down.
As from this moment, I pronounce you husband and wife.
So, how are the newlyweds feeling?
After the stress of today, the second that the music went on and Lucy started coming down the aisle, it was relaxing.
I saw Richard. I literally saw no one else.
But did she notice her decorations?
After the whole thing with all the decorations, I didn't notice anything as I walked down the aisle. I still haven't looked at them now.
At least the guests can see that Vicky's worked her last-minute magic.
I am feeling really relieved we had our happy ending.
We're just happy. We just had an amazing time so far and just hope the rest of the night continues.
In a hotel room in central Paphos, groom Danny is getting ready to marry his bride-to-be, Kate. But both Danny and his best man, Stuart, are starting to get a bit hot under the collar.
I'm feeling very nervous at the minute. I'm feeling very hot at the minute.
The temperature's now creeping up to 30 degrees. Stuart's struggling in the formal attire that Danny's made him wear.
Although I'm not forgiving you for this, it is hot, God.
Making Stuart sweat is Danny's payback for an apparently raucous stag do. What the groom doesn't know is the best man has brought a memento from the stag do to Cyprus, and it's in planner Joe's hands.
The best man, Stuart, brought a little picture over with him for his speech. It's quite an eye-opener. Look at that. I'm not quite sure how Danny's going to feel about this being shown at speeches time. What's he going to think?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
With the guests seated, it's time for the groom to receive his beautiful bride.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. I, Kate Elizabeth Smeaton, accept you, Daniel Adam Woodburn, as my lawful spouse.
I, Daniel Adam Woodburn, accept you, Kate Elizabeth Smeaton, as my lawful spouse.
I pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations.
It's a bit surreal when you're walking down the aisle. It's like you're floating. It's been brilliant now.
I was umming and ahhing whether we were going to be all right for today, and it was raining a bit this morning, and then we've put our suits on and the sun started to come out. So me and best man was getting a bit worried, but it's just brought a nice breeze. You know, it's manageable. Wearing the suit is manageable.
Flowers are amazing. The ones that we held, the ones in the ceremony, they were just all amazing.
Absolutely unbelievable. The beauty of it was just something else.
Big cheers!
It's been the perfect ceremony. Now, with the reception underway, it's time for the best man's speech.
And I thought I'd get you both a wedding gift. I think you'll really, really enjoy this.
So this is Danny on his stag. To the bride and groom, Yamas. A bit touch and go when it came to the gift, but they loved it. I do expect to see it in the home above the mantelpiece when I get in.
Kate and Danny have had a fantastic day. I've just left them now, partying away. They're all in very good spirits.
Kate wanted romance, and the day seems to have delivered.
She's been smiling all day. It's been fantastic. It's exactly what I wanted and more.
Well, this is the icing on the cake. We've got 2 kids and now we're married.
Son.
This is it, isn't it?
Next time, guests go missing at this mountaintop retreat.
2 guests didn't make their pickup.
And a Hawaiian-themed hotel wedding becomes a numbers nightmare.
We've got confirmed 79 people. So we're up to 81.
You just said 79.
Yeah, well, there's these others as well.